Oh, come on now. Wow, the computer is working very slow. Oh, knees, baby, what is that all about? Let's go with green, huh? Santo for a minute. Yeah. Hey, I see people showing up.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, hey. I believe I'm gonna want that. All right, Wasps. You gotta give me about an hour or so.
Hey, Steve. Hi.
Okay.
Hello.
How's that? Y'all hear that okay? Too loud, too soft?
So far, so good.
All right.
I can hear you.
Hey, Raj, good to see you, brother.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, all right. All right.
I was going to ask if you're ready to work out.
You know, man, today we're gonna work in. Then dive into the depths.
Whoever's working outside, I don't know if you know, but your audio is not connected. I don't know who that is, Steve.
Is it me?
There we go. Now you're there.
Okay. I'm not outside.
Haley, have we met?
Hey,
It was Haley
Hi.
that was not outside, or that wasn't connected. Now she is.
I am outside.
I would be, but it just started torrentially downpouring, so I had to bring everything back in.
Oh, wow.
I guess better now than right in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. We're going to give it a few minutes as usual. I like to start a couple minutes after. I found that my clock and other people's clocks are rarely on the same page. Way too lit up in here. That's bad.
Hey, Steve, did you tune into yesterday's instructor workout or no?
No, sir. I was taking pizzas and smiles.
It was like a private infomercial.
Interesting. You'll have to tell me about it afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have a conversation a little later today if you got time.
Absolutely.
You know, I had some revelations in my practice this morning. It was a quiet practice before I went walking with a friend. You know, things as I continue to through steps, doing work, practices as they move their own out. Things revealed, you know, I discovered things. And this little light, man, it was a pit of tears. It was bitter. It was sweet. And I'm gonna try to share with you that today. See if I can bring that out. It might not be till next time we do it again. You all know I never really put a game plan together. I just kind of
Let it
go
flow.
to the kitchen and start cooking. Hey, there's Vanessa.
I don't know. I was getting the speaker to work.
I made it.
Yeah, good. I'm excited. All right, we still got folks showing up. Cindy, Rob, cool. Once it's time to start, I will mute everybody out, so don't worry about any kind of funky background noises and whatnot. Some our practice, you may whack something real hard. Disregard that. That's all. Don't worry about that enough. Me dealing with unwanted visitors. Before we get going, just say quick show of hands. I know I've got some DDPY friends. I got some high school friends. Anybody here from the online yoga? Yes. All right, all right. Cool. This is beautiful. A nice representation of all the circles I run around in. Very cool. I was excited before. Now I'm super excited.
Click the blue Add to Chrome button, then click Add Extension to continue.
Okay, before I mute you, does everybody hear my voice right now?
Absolutely.
I got you.
All right, good. Particular practice, it's kind of,
Add to Chrome button.
you can hear me. All right. I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody. You have the ability to unmute yourself if you need to. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at. Thanks for coming to hang out with me. We're going to get into the stillness today in a yin practice. I'd like to start out, find your mat, of course. Get yourself on into a seated position. Easy seat, legs are crossed. You may want to pull the pride aside so both sit bones are grounded. Your back muscles only slightly engaged. Just keep the spine erect, that's all. Shoulders find their max distance from ears, soft. Lips together, but teeth never touching. Let your breath move naturally in and out through your nostrils. Let your eyes close, just the eyelids, just let them softly close. Place your hands wherever you like, palms down on your thighs, palms up, maybe folded right there at the belly. Just something sweet. Allow your breath to move naturally, anapana, effortlessly. Begin to watch that breath move. It's your breath. Just observe it. From time to time, I'll make suggestions of breathe in, breathe out. Outside of that, you just let your breath move as it does, however that is. In the same way, allow yourself to be here. Be here now, just as you are, whatever that is. It's okay, it's cool. As you watch your breath, allow your mind's eye to scan the sensations of your body, flesh, sounds, smells, tastes. Various times today, your mind, it may wander, and that's okay. That's so normal, natural. When it does, you just come on back to your breath. Follow your breath right back into the stillness. And the sensation. With as little extra movement as possible, bring the bottoms of your feet together. Heels in towards the groin to your personal degree. Knees falling away. They call it butterfly. You may bind your hands to your feet, to your ankles. Your choice. Just let your knees fall. And on a breath in, let your breastbone come away from your pubic bone. On breath out, just fold at the hips forward. And over the space of maybe 1 or 2 more breaths, come down as deep as personally appropriate to you. Drop your head and breathe. First order of business when we go to pose is find your edge, that place between too much and not enough. And make any necessary fine-tuning adjustments. Let your exhales soften you, melt you around that edge. And then finally, find stillness, eliminating any unnecessary movements and fidgets and wiggles, toe cleaning, none of that. Observing your breath, the awareness of your mind's eye, touch those places that are feeling right now. What's lengthening? What's grounding? While you look into those areas, those spots, notice. Is anything gripping, holding on, resisting? If so, let your exhale release that. Just let go. That sensation you're feeling, that body shift from muscles into connective tissue. Put your mind's eye on it. Give it a color. Icy blue. Oh, warm, burnt orange. What does it look like? Non-abrasively, gently. Come on up, shoulders coming back up over your hips. Release your legs, slow, let them just sit out front for a moment and feel that stretch wash across. Radiate out from the area you just touched. That sensation, that's your prana, your chi, develop an awareness of it. Make any gentle organic movements necessary, just call it a rebound. and smooth into our next place. They call it a saddle. If you want to sit on a block or a pillow, that's all right. Just going to come to our knees and open our ankles a little wider than hips. Bring your butt on down between your heels. You can lean forward on your hands if that's a little much on your knees. You can walk your hands back to your thighs, shoulders up over hips, sinking down, melting into the mat. You can even, if appropriate, you can lean back into palms behind you or maybe down on your forearm. You have options. Find your edge. It's personal, individual. You find that edge, slip your way on back into that stillness you found. This is one of those positions that can kind of get a little rowdy. One of those thoughts, they get asking for movement and fidgets. We just watch, we observe at a distance. As we bring our attention back to breath and sensation, we find the gap in the thought, the spaces, interstices between our thoughts. And it's a pretty cool place to hang out right there. Now that color you were feeling, just a few minutes ago, what does it sound like? And it's right about now that we shift out of the muscles into the ligaments and the tendons and start dipping into the extracellular matrix. It's kind of funny. This is when the thoughts to move away from this, they start to talk. Wonder why that is. I don't know. I do know we can just look at it without reaction. Call equanimity. If you found it appropriate to go to your back, it's now a good time to slowly come up, shoulders over hip. We release out of this so gentle by just walking our hands forward. Coming up to your tabletop position, tuck your toes under. That kind of feels nice. Straighten your legs, butt up, head down like a down dog. Just bend each knee one at a time, gentle motions. Then the blood return to your knees, your ankles. Yeah. After a couple breaths of that, you just come back to your seat with your legs right out in front, nice and straight. Heels are down, toes are up. Bring your shoulders right over your hips. Feel your sit bones melting down into the planet here. Take a breath in, lift your breastbone, find length. Maybe reach up if you like. Just effortlessly release that breath as you fold and melt forward. Chest going to thighs. And just melt, just fall into it. You're not gonna force anything, pull anything. Never in your life have you seen a healthy relationship respond positively to force, aggression. Please don't lay that trip on yourself. As you just exhale yourself a little deeper into this, you can indulge in the sweet stroke across the back of your body. Tailbone to brainstem. Heel bones to sit bones. If you find yourself that fidgeting happen, just, make a note, clean toenails later. Breathe now. That sensation that you were listening to earlier, just a few moments ago. I wonder, what does it taste like right now? What is that flavor? Remembering your breath. Breath will always bring you right back into the gaps and spaces. Those spaces where we find true bliss, samadhi. When we find realization of too much, not enough, fame, shame, loss, gain, it's all the same damn thing. Somewhere in there we can find a reason to just let go. Permission. A sweet surrender. Non-abrasive, move smooth like butter. Just coming up out of this, inch by inch. Don't even miss a beat. Just go right to your back, just for a few moments, just flat. Let it all spread out, melting. Everything right now, soft, like strawberry jelly, gentle, sweet. And that breath just moves all on its own. Yeah. And when you're ready, come back up to seated with your legs out front, just like before. Ain't no hurries, no worries. Take your time. Once you're seated with your legs out forward, bring your right leg over your left, bending your right knee. Just place your right knee on top of your left knee. Bringing your right heel to the outside of your left hip. And those knees, if your knees don't stack just absolutely perfectly, you know that's okay. What's it feel like? That's what we're looking for. You may stay like this, but if you wish to feel a little more, bend your left knee and bring your left heel outside of your right hip. It's optional. Yeah, either way, whether you've got one knee bent, both knees bent, all the same, just let it inhale, lift your breastbone. Let an exhale melt you over your inner right thigh. Drop your head, and everything releases, just melt. The interesting thing about the hip is big, biggest joint of the body. For some reason, we kind of think it's a good idea to store stuff there, things that may not be in vibrational alignment with us any longer. Memory, scars, injustice, judgments. As we look into that area of sensation right now, can we see anything not serving us? And if any of that is there, oh, can it please be removed, released, let go of? Every exhale, adios, and what we don't need. And every inhale, feeding what serves. Staying in this place, this area, just one breath in, see if you can sweep any remaining crumbs out of the corners. And let that exhale take them on out. Adios and bye-bye. Let your body, your torso, come back up, shoulders over hips as you gently releasing your legs. Just kind of indulge in it. Just make it sweet. Feet down, knees bent. You might just want to let your knees kind of go side to side a little bit. I don't know. It's very personal. Apply a little movement. And then lay your right leg out straight in front. Left leg coming up over, knee bent, stacking your left knee over your right knee, left heel outside of your right hip. Then, hey, look at that. One side is probably a little different than the other. How cool is that? You can stay right here. This is a pretty groovy spot. You feel like you need a little more, bend your right knee. Bring your right heel outside of your left hip. A few fine-tuning movements to find that edge. Let an inhale lift your breastbone, lengthen your spine, open space. Exhale, just melt your torso forward over your inner left thigh. Drop your head and breathe. Huh. Hmm. You know, it's almost like that stuff we swept out of our right hip kind of feels like some of it migrated into the left hip. So just let your inhales just travel down in there, grab a hold of that stuff. Let your exhales sweep them right out of your body. Inhales, bringing in light, life, prana. Exhales, cleansing, releasing, melting, surrendering. They call it healing. As we open this space in our hip, we find understanding. The space lets the light in. As we release these things, so natural to experience emotion, whatever it is, it's okay. Tear of joy, tear of sadness, maybe a giggle, whatever it is, it's all right. Feel it, honor it. While you dip into your flesh, can you feel that little piece of hair tickling your neck? Can you feel your breath brush your upper lip as it exits? Make it sweet, sensual, slow, and gentle. Bring your shoulders back up over your hips. Maybe it'd be nice to pause here just a second, leave a little bit of that stretch on. What's that like? You know, you come to the end of a challenge, it doesn't just go away, it lingers. Now unwind, take the legs away. Maybe let your knees drop to the sides a little. Maybe wiggle your hips a little. Just something nice. Just a gentle touch of yourself. One of my biggest limitations is I'm not inside you. I don't know what you're feeling. I can only make suggestions. And you can take the suggestions and fine tune them to you. Open your legs as wide as is personally appropriate. You find a straddle pose. And you know, if you got your legs open 180 degrees, make sure you're not too excited about that. If your legs are only maybe 12 degrees apart, make sure you're not too upset about that. Too much, not enough, same damn thing, right? Just find sensation. Once you have that open, let an inhale lengthen your spine. And then an exhale, just walk your hands forward, long spine. Maybe you get partway down. Let another inhale lengthen you. And then breathe out and just come on down to whatever's appropriate. Maybe you want to stack your fists for your forehead to rest on. That's kind of cool. Head on a block. That's nice. Hell, you might want to reach out and take a hold of something of yours, like ankles or feet. Just find something unique, fine-tuned just for you. And once you're there, slide on back into your stillness. These gaps in our thoughts we dwell in, can we see gratitude there? Funny thing, gratitude, when I inventory it, I seem to automatically go to the sweet stuff, family, friends, ice cream, health, sunlight, employment, teachers, mentors, you know, the easy stuff, right? But we're given so much more. Challenge, vicissitudes, struggle. Oh yeah, be very grateful. You know, things happen. It's like the universe, something greater than ourselves, gives us notification that something needs addressed, growth, healing. And sure, it might be unpleasant, painful, something I wouldn't wish on anybody. But it's the only way to come into that growth and necessary change. And in this, we find the most peculiar thing: gratitude for bankruptcy, gratitude for divorce, addiction, illness, injury. We find that these imperfections are just sweetly perfect, exactly as they need to be. Part of something divine. When the discomfort hits, the challenge hits, maybe we can just be in it, knowing it's temporary. And sure, it ain't pretty. It damn sure ain't comfortable. But it has purpose, dharma. And there is a bitter sweetness to it. What happens when I stay in discomfort longer than I want to? Like a yoga pose longer than I want to. What's around that corner? The growth, the opportunity, transformation, illumination. Yeah. Right now, every thought, every sensation, stare, observe, look at it. View it with no bias, no attachment, no desire. Just being the witness and observe. And breathe. And every breath, long, steady and deep. And those monkeys in the kitchen want to fidget. We just stare at them in stillness. The sensations loud, bright, rowdy. We stare in stillness. Hmm. This is where we find that strength and surrender. Gentle, easy, no hurry, slow. Come back out. Take your time, please. You've been there for a while. Use your hands to bring your legs together. I wouldn't use the adductors. Just inch by inch. And as you do, maybe you feel that sweet washing down the leg. Maybe a little bit in the low back. Once you found your way with legs back together, just go to your back. Bend your knees. Feet flat. There's no rush. Indulge in every little step of the way because it's nice. And if you're there already, let an exhale. Just drop both knees off to the right. Nose drops to the left. Maybe open your arms out like wings or a cactus. Let your long, slow exhales twist you, ground you, and melt you. Mind's eye watching all the motion of sensation right now. Body still, sensation moving, traveling through your body. What the heck is that? What is that traveling through the connective tissues, the ligaments and tendons, the fascia, the bone? That damn thing on my body moving but my breath, but I feel it. What is that? Mm. Wherever your arms are, just leave them like they are. It's all right. Like inhale, bring your knees up, nose up, and then on an exhale, just let that knees go to the left and the nose drop to the right. Melting into it. The last few moments in this twist, we play a little game. Call it, I touch myself with my mind's eye. Can I bring my awareness, I don't know, to that spot right there on my outer thigh? Maybe my calf. Where attention goes, energy flows. Can I touch that spot with my mind's eye, my awareness? Hmm. 'Let him inhale. Bring your knees to your chest. You embrace your arms around. Well, give yourself that sweet hug. A little side to side, maybe rolls. Whatever it is your body's asking for right now, allow it. Indulge. Give it. Well, once you've reconciled with that, you've quenched it. Just lay your body out flat. Legs long, arms long. Shoulder blades flat. Breath natural. Three words. Moksha, Ananda, Ritam, Moksha, liberty of emotion, heart, Ananda, bliss, Ritam, universal rhythm, baby, yeah. Moksha, Ananda, Ritam. As always, I give each of you my highest love and my gratitude. You stay just like you are as long as you want. I recommend a good 10, 15 minutes. As long as you want. Rest, release. But this practice is officially closed.